Gridley, owner of Farm Boy Farms in Pittsboro, North Carolina, and we started about 5 years ago. I was a home brewer, and we had the land here, and decided to start by planting, based on research from NC State, 5 different hop varieties, and we also have a 7-acre field that we started to plant. We've been able to grow and expand our operation, as well as educating area farmers on the next generation, I guess, of supporting North Carolina craft beer industry with specific ingredients used to brew beer.
We had to have a high phosphate, high potash, low nitrogen, and that causes the seed to be very plump and very large. The nitrogen, all it does is grow the green leaves, and it gets up so tall and it just falls over. When it happens, you can't thresh it. It's impossible. So, and that's a learning curve for the local farmers.
We're only gonna train 2 of the healthiest shoots up the vine. So actually, they're gonna grow up this line right here, and then when it comes time to harvest, we'll cut it down at the bottom, lower the top line, and cut that, and then we'll have our 25-foot long hop plant that we harvest by hand. It's a big harvest day, if it's a hop harvest day, or we're harvesting the rye or wheat or barley or Milo, and we just need a lot of people. I usually just either Facebook or Twitter or email or just word of mouth to have people come out, and people have been very, very happy to come out and help support when those major events happen. So when they come in, they'll come into this is the malting building. So inside our malting facility, you're going to see our soak tank, which is a former, in its former life, a milk container, and then we have some fabricated germination tanks where the malt is converted and well modified, and then also we have 2 kilns. One is a little bit larger than the other, and you'll see our second floor where we have a debearder and part of the packaging location, and as well as a seed cleaner and a couple elevators and augers. So this is just that raw barley that was in that white tub, and then this is just a sample of the barley that came from the soak tank, and then this is the barley that's been growing that has those rootlets on there, and this actually is to the point where it's ready to go into the kiln, and this is going to be the end product. We really want to have that beer education. North Carolina beer industry, craft beer industry, is something that's really growing, and we want to be able to spend the dollars here and keep the dollars here. So that's why, again, we focus on the craft farming, and then the craft malting, and the craft brewing, which leads to that quality craft beer, and keeping that all those, as much as possible, money here in the state of North Carolina.